Hey, how is it going everybody? Welcome back to another awesome new video. Now, this is going to be a different kind of tutorial wherein we are going to be connecting Python to a MySQL database. Note that this video assumes you already have Python 3 installed, and if you don't, then you can check out my Python 3 installation video and I will drop a link to that in the description below. Alright. So, in this tutorial, I will be starting off with the installation of MySQL. Note that if you already have MySQL installed, you can use the timestamps in the pinned comments to skip to the Python connectivity part. Now, there are many ways you can install MySQL on a system. One of the easiest ways I like to do it is by installing a XAMPP server, which basically installs a MySQL server and a bunch of other useful utilities. In order to download XAMPP, you can head over to the link here and click on the download button. Once XAMPP has been downloaded, you can simply run the installer. Now that XAMPP has been successfully installed, let's verify whether the server is up and running successfully. And to do that, we can simply head over to our browser and type localhost slash phpMyAdmin. If you can see this particular page here, then the installation of MySQL is successful. So we will create a new database here and let's call it user underscore db. Now create a new table inside it, call it users, add a few fields for demonstration purposes, and that's it for the creation of our database. And with that, let's head to the Python connectivity part. Now, for the purposes of this tutorial, I will be using an IDE called PyCharm, which is an IDE by JetBrains. Now, it doesn't really matter what IDE you use. The steps basically stay almost the same. So let's create a new project in PyCharm, and for naming purposes, let's call it MySQL underscore demo and simply click on create. Make sure that you leave this new project using virtual environment option checked as it is, and I will be explaining what this means in just a moment, but for now let's proceed as it is. Now we need to wait a little for PyCharm to finish the project building, and we will be right back after it's built. If you see a warning from Windows Defender down below, you can simply ignore that for now. Now let's right click on the package and create a new Python file. Let me copy and paste some code here, and this code basically inserts a new record into our table which we just created in phpMyAdmin, and then prints out all the records from our database, and I will link this code here in the description below. And now we can see that I get an error for missing MySQL modules. This is because PyCharm by default sets up a virtual environment for us, and what a virtual environment means is that the dependencies that you install for this project apply only to this specific project. This is good because it prevents a lot of conflicts, such as one project requiring a separate version of a dependency and another project requiring a separate version. In order to fix this error, we can head over to File, Settings, Project, Project Interpreter. As you can see, PyCharm shows us the dependencies we currently have installed for our project. In order to add a new dependency, click on the plus icon here, and this brings up a list of dependencies for us to install. Search MySQL connector and we will install this one that says MySQL connector. As you can see, our package was installed successfully. Now let's exit this and bam, our error is gone. Let's run the code and as you can see, our code runs successfully and prints out all the records from our table. Now, if you face any issues during the installation, then make sure to leave your queries down below and I will try my best to help you out. Make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button and I will see you all in the next video.